Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to dig into this whole mess of like setting up routing and all that good fun jazz. And so this is going to be super fun. Let me go ahead and remove all these so I can show you the process and go from there. So what we're going to be doing now is connecting to ProPresenter. And so if you're not familiar with ProPresenter, there's plenty of information out there, but essentially what it is a big, heavy just software that allows presentations to be done and basically a really powerful way. But we just got to be able to let Studio One communicate with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our options menu in Studio One. And in here, there's this external devices tab. We're going to click on that and then hit add here. And what we're looking to do is create a new instrument. And I'm going to go ahead and name it ProPresenter. Now, there's another kind of software you'll need called RPT MIDI that basically allows the Windows system to connect like MIDI, like a Mac would. I actually think it's kind of funny because it's based off of what the Mac does, but it actually runs a lot better. And is a heck of a lot more stable. In fact, it even connects upon a new fire up of the computer automatically. And so basically, once you have that set up in this menu, when Send To is selected, you'll be able to actually pick that computer from the drop-down menu so that it will fire it to that computer. So in this case, everything would be already connected. And then when we go up here, there's a little eye in the top left corner. We want to click that. And when we click that, you're going to see all this stuff pop up over here on the left. And if we look here, we have out, in, and channel. So this allows you to literally configure all of this stuff. But we're going to just go to output and select ProPresenter. So that tells us that we're now busing all of this MIDI out through RPT MIDI to the computer that contains ProPresenter so that its slides will fire. Now, you can already see here in my menu over here on the browser on the right that I've created a bunch of different MIDI slides. Now, all this does, all it works like is like this. So, like, for example, if I take Clear All and move it over here, and I'm going to make it take up a whole lot less room, as you can see. If I double click on this so that it opens this up in this window, I don't know if it'll show you this or not, because I may have made it so stinking small. But at any rate, what it does is it creates a note. So C-2, for example, I believe is what actually clears all. And that will basically eradicate everything in ProPresenter. This is what it does is it tells it to clear that slide. So when we go in here and we hit play, it will literally fire that and shoot that straight over. And that's all there is to it. So all I'm going to do is literally just drag and drop these slides into their places. So first off, I start with clear all. That way, if there's anything there, it erases it. Then playlist 1, I'm going to drop it in there. And that's going to tell ProPresenter to please select the first playlist in its playlists. And then I need to cue the slide. So slide number 1 is going to have all the fancy song title and everything like that through CCLI. And so basically, we're literally just going to do that. And so then I'm going to open up Steel Rolling Stones, and I'm going to be able to use essentially these cues as a way of putting all these slides into place. So slide 1 is the first one. It's like the picture. It has CCLI info. Slide 2 is going to be our lyrics for the first verse. So I know that it's going there, and I'm using the guide track to kind of help me with placement. So here's the second verse part. Well, still first verse, but it's the second part of it where the drums come in. This right here should be chorus. So you can see I'm just dragging and dropping all of the slides respectively where they belong and where they go. And there's the second verse. This should be the midpoint of the second verse. Yep. This should be the chorus. Yep. So, and that, so forth. And so basically that is all there is to getting Studio One set up for ProPresenter. So I hope this has been super informative. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll make any videos I can on those other things. And that's that.